So I hope you indulged in some glorious golden cakes of the pan variety. Show me in the chat, did you treat yourself? Thumbs up or thumbs down? How do you like your crepes anyway? Maple syrup, whipped cream and strawberries? I'm a lemon and sugar kind of girl myself. But here's the bigger question. Are you a flipper or are you a turner? Now, according to a study, whether you toss or turn your pancakes can tell us a ton about your personality. Flippers are apparently risk takers, have a better love life, and earn more money. How's that for a seg into playing today for Loot Cakes? I'm Sharon Carpenter, your head question chef of unquestionable quality, and this is the one, the only HQ Trivia, of course. This is the mobile moneymaker where you can flip your knowledge and wits into fresh cash. The rules in my kitchen are simple. No such thing as too many cooks here. It's a 12-course meal. Finish one and move on to the next. Devour desserts, and your takeaway bag is filled with tasty tenors. Now, today's treat is trading at $750. That's enough for 2 Eurostar trips to Paris for some Nutella crepes and some of the savory ones too. How about that? All right, who's ready to jump from the frying pan into the fire to cook up that cash? Time to turn the heat all the way up, players. Ready, steady, Q1. Which of these movies was not set in London? Paddington, Godzilla, Mary Poppins. One of these movies was not set in London. Paddington, Godzilla, Mary Poppins. Well, London's transport system can't cope with light snowfall, let alone a giant monster. Luckily, he's Japan's problem. It's Godzilla. Of course, Godzilla, the big giant monster, had the nephew, Godzuki, remember him? The cowardly nephew. Godzilla was far from a coward himself. 19,156 of you are breathing fire here on Q1. Now, with 32 films, Godzilla is the longest running film franchise in history. Great for the big guy, bad news for Japanese cities. Question 2, what type of file would you save as a JPEG, text, image, sound? A JPEG, text, image, or sound? Well, JPEG is the acronym of its creators, the Joint Photographic Experts Group. Trust me, it looks a lot better than it sounds. It's image. Image for the win here. Definitely not text. And definitely not sound. You have a lot of JPEGs, I'm sure, in your phone right now. All kinds of JPEGs. 18,386 of you, making the perfect image here on Q2. Now, the more you read about JPEGs, the more boring they are. If only they stuck to their forte and did a picture book. Yeah, that would be cool. All right, question 3. In the title of John Gray's book, which planet are men supposedly from? Mars, Saturn, Mercury. It's definitely not Earth. Where are they from? Well, I hope I've kept the receipt because there are some men I would happily send back there. Women are from Venus. Men are from the red planet, apparently. They're from Mars. From Mars, they are Martians. And we have 17,187 Martians and Venusians still in the game. Now, Venus has an average surface temperature of 462 degrees Celsius. That explains why us ladies like our baths so hot. Mystery solved. Question 4, which of these is traditionally consumed last when taking a tequila shot? Tequila, lime, salt. You shot masters out there already know the answer to this one. Now, you're either insanely brave or bravely insane if you end on the tequila itself. Seal the deal with a lime. Lime, of course, is your answer. Who took their limes and made limeade here on Q4? Now, drinkers traditionally lick the salt from the back of their hand down the drink and then suck on a piece of lime. Why not get straight to the tequila here? 12,868 of you made limeade from your limes in Q4. Now, the falling over, that's really the last part. That comes after the lime. All right. Question 5. Which of these musicians also won the Nobel Prize for Literature? Bob Dylan, Leonard Cohen, Patti Smith. Nobel Prize for Literature. Which musician could it be? Well, the first songwriter ever to receive this award, but after his reaction, he may also be the very last. The voice of protest. It's Bob Dylan for the win. Yeah, won the prize for literature. 7,931 of you. Congratulations, like Bob Dylan's supergroup sings. Congrats to you guys. You are moving on. Now, the Swedish Academy took offense to Dylan not publicly mentioning the award, but that's just how he rolls, guys. It's Bob Dylan. Okay, so who's this Kaylee? All the boys are hot for tonight. Who is Kaylee? Let me know in the chat. You guys are all going crazy for Kaylee. Next question. Focus, focus, focus. Question 6. Which of these grows the fastest? Toenails, fingernails, hair. Toenails, fingernails, or hair. Which grows the fastest? Well, you can trim them, but they'll just keep on coming back for more. Great on your head, gross in the plug hole. The fastest grower is hair, of course. Hair, and 3,399 of you have that Samson strength hair, helping you get through the game right now, but we lost more than half of you there. Now, hair grows at a rate of around 13 millimeters a month. Unless you're bald, then I'm very sorry for rubbing it in to your scalp. All right, question 7. Which character has not been a love interest of Spider-Man? Mary Jane Watson, Gwen Stacy, Selena Kyle. Spider-Man gets around by the looks of things. Who has not been the love interest of Spider-Man? Well, Spider-Man swings in to save the day and save the girl as well, but he won't be sweeping Catwoman off her feet anytime soon. Meow! It's Selena Kyle. Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman. You knew that. 2,812 of you pounced on that question right there. Now, Selena exists in DC's comic universe, while Spidey exists in Marvel's. Their love, however, exists purely in my fan fiction. Maybe one day. All right, I want to know from you guys, which is your favorite Spider-Man love interest? Is it MJ, Gwen, or Felicia Hardy? There's a redhead, a blonde, a brunette who wears a wig. Which one are you? Who's your favorite? Show me with the hair emojis. All right, and let's focus again for now. Question 8, who was the first footballer to be sent off twice for England? David Beckham, Dennis Wise, Wayne Rooney. Not once, but twice. Who's the naughty boy here then? Well, he got 2 red cards to his name, but the Queen still gave him an OBE. Golden balls himself, David Beckham. Becks for the win. 998 of you still in the game, heading towards those golden nuggets. Now, Dennis Wise has never been sent off for England, but also doesn't have an OBE. Seems the Queen likes those bad boys, doesn't it? Watch out, Prince Philip. Watch out. Question 9. Where did the pub chain Wetherspoons get its name? Founder's younger uncle, founder's dog, founder's old teacher. Wetherspoons. Maybe you're at Wetherspoons right now. Ask the barmaid. Well, revenge is a dish best served cold, and this one is Arctic chill. Now, the widespread pub chain is named after founder's old teacher. Yeah, his old teacher, and not in a good way. In a bad way, actually. It was quite the jab. Wetherspoon told a young Tim that he would never amount to anything. Tim proved him wrong and rubbed extra salt into the wound, for the teacher was teetotal. All right, 589 of you got that one correct, and you are moving on rapidly to Q10. Nice work, guys. Okay, what is the most common bird species in the UK? Wren, pigeon, sparrow. The most common bird species in the UK, wren, pigeon, or sparrow. Well, drop a chip on the floor and you'll get mobbed by pigeons, of course. But even they are outnumbered here, the tiny bird, in giant numbers. It's the wren, the cute little wren with the puffy chest. The most common bird species in the UK. I'm glad there are more of those than those pigeons. Those sparrows are quite cute as well. 58 of you flapping your little wren wings there. Moving on. Savage question, though, guys. Savage question. Wow, lost a ton of you there. Now, there are around 8.5 million breeding pairs in the UK, which means there's about to be even more of these little guys, these little wrens. All right, here we go with Q11, the name of which country's capital is an anagram of its former capital, Japan, Australia, India. Japan, Australia, India. Anagram. When the imperial household moves, the status of capital city moves with it. Kyoto to Tokyo, it's a dyslexic's nightmare. The country, of course, is Japan for the win. 47 of you are moving on. And ding, ding, it's the final round. Now, ladies and gents, the moment we have all been waiting for, the last and final question of the game. 750 smackaroonies up for grabs. Who's going to take on the cash? It's time. The clock strikes 12. Which artist painted portraits of a female Charing Cross Job Centre employee on a couch? Lucian Freud, Francis Bacon, David Hockney. Which artist? A female Charing Cross Job Centre employee on a couch. Sue Tilley was the name, and in the mid-90s, she began to gain fame after modelling stark naked for this artist, widely considered some of the most remarkable paintings of the human figure ever. The controversial creative behind them, who was it? It was Lucian Freud for the win. We have 22 winners, baby. Congratulations! Congratulations, you survived the savage question. Our 22 winners, each of you taking home $34.09. We've got Miguel Hutch. What are you going to do with that cash? $34.09. You could help resurrect Godzuki, far less dangerous than Zilla. We've got Watchin Harrison. Maybe you could buy a Spidey outfit to woo a Catwoman. And Tom Newton. You could learn how to flip those pancakes to be a bigger earner. Yeah, guys, so much you can do with the cash. Some master trivia chefs with us today. You played another blinder. As always, big congrats on this Shrove Tuesday to our winners. I'm Sharon Carpenter, and I keep the cooker on right here. Send me some pics of your pancake day exploits, victories, or failures in the kitchen. Or even better, send video. I want to see. All right, we are back at 3 p.m. tomorrow for another awesome game, and for seconds, of course, at 9 p.m. Until then, don't get soggy like those pancakes and don't burn anything down, okay? Good night, guys. Bye.